Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Pearl Talk. This one's
there are more than 500,000 new cases of people in the U.S. contracting genital herpes, with 61% of those cases being women.
That makes sense because 61% of women are in relationships, or 63% of them are in relationships. Only 30-something% of men are, so.
Officially, 1 in 5 women have genital herpes. So let's take a look at some of these women. My other question is, because we're going to predict, these are the women publicly saying they have herpes. What % of hot women have herpes?
I have herpes.
Probably a decent amount.
If I want to have unprotected sex, I have to tell them. I don't know how this is going to affect my dating life.
Yeah, and so I've interviewed people that have herpes, okay? I've interviewed both men and women. And I think people should know out there, and this isn't good or bad. Oh, sorry, this isn't a good thing, but I can't change the way the world is. Most are not going to tell you.
Nope.
Look, I've interviewed some, I've interviewed men that have it, right? And out of the 3 that I interviewed, 2 said that they don't care. They don't use protection. They do not care.
Damn.
And if the girl chooses to not wear a condom, that's on her. That's how they feel. The one tells them, and he hasn't had sex in years. These are the choices. When people get this STD, their choice is to be sexless or to lie. And I'm just letting you guys know to be
I mean, it makes sense, especially because I think it's very visible.
Careful out there, because there's a lot of incentive to lie and do the wrong thing here. I'm not saying it's good, right? It's bad, but it just is what it is.
She's just telling us, protect yourselves, men. Wrap it up, or just don't put it in the meat grinder as often. Find not a meat grinder.
I can't give birth vaginally if I have an outbreak. I don't fucking know how I'm supposed to tell my parents this. It's also just fucking...
You probably should have told them first before you came to the internet and told the world.
Painful.
Okay, now I'm confused. Why are you telling TikTok and not your parents?
Right.
And I'm gonna have these outbreaks for the rest of my life.
It was 1983. I was 20 years old, and I had my first herpes outbreak. To this day, it was one of the most excruciatingly painful experiences I have ever had. All I could do was sit around in a beanbag chair with no underwear on. And when I peed, I'd have to pee through a cardboard
that's disgusting.
tube and dry myself with a hairdryer. It was so painful. And I was pregnant, so I was peeing a lot. Again, this was in the 1980s, and AIDS wasn't even a twinkle in sexually transmitted diseases' eye. So it was like literally the worst STD that you could get. And as you know, that shit stays with you for life. There was so much stigma.
I forgot what % get it by 50. It's pretty high, though. If you're in the dating market too long, you might get herpes. I won't lie to you guys.
Around herpes.
And you know what else is interesting? They say that women are more likely to get it, but women are more likely to get it because women are fucking more.
True.
I'm sure it's like...
And they're fucking the same guys more often. So it's these particular guys that have it, they get the access to a lot of different women.
Easier for women to get STDs too, but let's be honest about this. Women are sleeping around more than men.
They are.
Because I had such a severe breakout, I couldn't go to work, and I trusted my boss when I gave him the information about why I was staying home, and he told everybody that I worked with. Everybody. And I worked with some old biddies who were extremely cruel and very uninformed and didn't want to use the same bathroom as me. I was also very concerned that I would not be able to have a vaginal birth. But when the time came and they cultured me while I was in labor, it was negative. I did end up having a C-section anyway because of other issues that were going on, but it had nothing to do with my herpes. In fact, I've never had a breakout impact any of the births of my 3 babies. What I can tell you is this: while it sucks, the first breakout is the worst, and they will improve over time. And acyclovir is an amazing, amazing drug that we did not.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Men always bail us out of bad decisions. So now the women are getting STDs, the men cure them, or essentially cure them, right? And I looked it up. You only have to legally tell people if you have HIV. Herpes, you can just spread like a mother. Unfortunately, guys. So be careful out there. I'm telling you, a lot of I know a different guy. He went on a date with a girl and she told him. And he basically told her, yeah, I can't date you. And because of him, he said, if you lied, we probably would have dated. Guess what she did with the next guy? She's engaged.
She lied.
He doesn't know. All the time. You could be in a relationship and not know. It's disgusting out there. I didn't make this market. Do you know what I mean? I didn't. And people call me a doomer. I'm like, well, the blue-eyed, blonde-haired college girls are catching literal herpes.
I have back in those days, and it works that fast to clear it up. 40 years later, I rarely have a breakout. And when I do, it's nothing. It's just nothing. Herpes is really common. It's way more common than most people think. I probably know more women who do have it than don't have it. You are not a bad person just because you have herpes. And if you're worried about what your parents are going to think,
sure, you're not a bad person. No one said that, but you're a little dirty.
Don't tell them. It's not their business. The physical and emotional suffering that you're experiencing right now will get better.
And this is the thing. We have this revenge fantasy. These decisions will catch up to women. They don't. I'm telling you. This girl, right, that's crying here. Some guy is still going to do it.
Of course.
Have these outbreaks for the rest of my life.
I can tell you this.
She's going to turn into this girl who's married with kids. Yep.
Pretty much. She's not wrong.
This woman had 3 kids with herpes. Someone did it. Let me see the comments on here.
It's weird to try to normalize STDs. That's just weird. Yeah, I mean, we can try to say it's not as bad or whatever it is, but to normalize it, why would we want to normalize it?
Diagnosed here. I'm learning to embrace it. I have so much anxiety every time I think about it. Thank you for the comforting information. Let's see what this girl looks like. Okay, she is not overly attractive. See, she's a mother. Let's see who else has it in the comments. Women really telling themselves in the comments. Let's see. The pup named Dior. See this girl married. She said, I forget I had it. There you go. Yeah. They'll be fine.
As much as we even say, OnlyFans models are going to die alone and single. No, there's probably going to be some simp out there that's still going to marry these women. There's plenty of men that have no self-respect, no self-worth, and still will wife these women up. That's how society is.
And a lot of people are like, oh, Pearl, cope. No.
I agree with Pearl.
I'm currently waiting on
I lived enough life and seen it through my own experience and other people's experience to say the hoes still get wifed up. They really do. Just not by the men they want, but they still get wiped up.
Results, but currently having my first outbreak. You know what's crazy? That the guys told me some of the women that they told they had it still slept with them. I was like, okay,
desperation works
I just want to see
ways.
how attractive the women are that have it. So this is another one with it. Yeah, see, you would see her at a club, right? You would think she was cute. You probably all would. 6, I'd say. 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Herpes. She's in LA.
Oh, no.
I have herpes.
Okay, let's see who else. Who else is in the comments?
You're literally just blasting these women. Just like, oh yeah, who has herpes right now? Oh, you.
This girl said,
Girl.
I hope you're not going to lose sleep. My doctor said, I hope you're not going to lose sleep over this because it's so common. I'm seeing this mostly with some 6s. 5s, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see.
I have
See who else is in these comments section. This girl, 10 years later, the first one was so hard, back-to-back outbreaks, but I barely notice it anymore. This is the look.
Ortho.
And people, I mean, most of these women just look like normal. They don't look...
Regular.
Like a lot of guys will say, oh, you can tell. Could you? Really?
How?
To anyone who is feeling like this happens to me as well.
You can't even tell if a woman has been ran through or not by just looking at them, really, right? Like, you can see a fat, ugly girl. She still probably got ran through. You see a gorgeous girl, still got ran through. See a regular girl, still might possible.
Well, I am not married to a man who didn't care at all. There is much hope. I barely have outbreaks. Yeah, that's what I've seen in the people I interviewed. I guess it's really bad. It gets less bad over time. Your body learns to fight it.
This is why I tell you guys to not really sling your dick around. It's not because I don't want you to have fun. No, it's dangerous out there. Like, even if you wrap it up, you could still catch a lot of these things if you're not careful. Protect yourselves. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. See you guys next time.